Oh my gosh, you're here! I'm so glad that you stopped by and decided to watch this video. Hey folks, Lord Thunder Monkey back here again with you, and we have gotten after it while you guys have been gone, well, in between episodes. So, to suffice it to say, I did a lot of work. I got all the bales stacked up in here, and got all the rest of them collected. They're nice, they're neat, they fit they fit kind of okay. Wasn't my best stacking job, but it works. And so we've, parked this guy. It's just about time to move on. Oh, I should say, the other thing I did is I got the sample sent off, so we should be getting results on all our current worked fields here pretty soon. Or the fields we are going to work, because we're going to work this one here too. So we'll have a pretty good idea where we're going in that regard, which will be nice. And we can move on. We can get some crap scooped up and thrown into the machine and thrown on the field. Should be a lovely smelling day. But for right now, we're gonna hop a ride because we're kind of in a holding pattern until we get the rest of our field cultivation done, because kind of running out of tractors. I'm not sure the old goat, as it were, the Dutra, is quite ready to go hauling manure around. I just don't know if the ponies are quite there. She's feeling a little tired. So we're gonna run down some of these, not literally run them down, but we're gonna run through some of our sunflowers here. You can see it even needs plowing. It's owned by you, which is me, which is confusing because you and me are not the same people. But me and you are. Right? That makes sense, right? Okay, let's go with that. A good spot of land there. Should yield pretty good, I hope. I hope. I cross my fingers. Just gonna kind of run through the brush here. Not been through the brush yet. Oh, there we go. Popping out the other side. Bit of a walk. It's a good sized field. They're all good sized fields. They feel bigger now that I'm starting to work them. I used to look at them before and go, man, this is a little bit of land. We should be able to handle this, no problem. Now I'm going, good gravy, this is a lot of land. So what I think is we're going to hop in with Gerald. See what he's up to. Jake's on the line saying that he's sending me text messages saying he's done. Not sure how done he is. Whoa! Geez, talk about hitting the brakes there, Skippy. Look, I know this ground was compacted, but seriously, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think we need to rework the whole field here. Hang on, why don't you just stop backing up there for a second? Really, I don't think this is necessary. How many times do you want to work this ground there, Skip? Let's run down to the other end here. But then, I'm taking over. Just saying. I like this piece of machinery. Very slick design. Should prove to make a very nice seed bed. Let's see my tracks running through the field where maybe he's freaking out about the tracks. Where I ran through with the Merlot to get my soil samples. Oops. Right, is what it is there. Dang near the idle pulling this thing. I should look over this shoulder. Might be a little bit easier. You just pop my back. Alright, sunshine. this is where I am going to take over. Thank you very much. You've done a wonderful job so far. Alright. So let's go start over someplace you haven't been yet. Hop off the field before I pack this ground all back down again. Certainly don't want to do that. That would be very bad. Or at least undesirable. You just went and plowed it up, right? So let's go ahead and let's start right about here. Put that boy in the ground. Get after it here. Get some of this cultivation done. So this is what we're going to have a handle on today. We're going to get this all wrapped up. That'll leave us. What will that leave us? Where have we? What do we have? I don't even know. So we've got to cultivate all of field 12. No. It's been cultivated. Okay. Alright, I'm forgetting where I'm at in the world. I'm going to finish this, do that little guy. We're going to have to end up catching up with these little guys over here. Let's see. He's cruising along over there. Eventually, I got to get the plow back up here to field 1 and get it turned back over. But that can wait till fall. That's not a pressing need right now. Looks like we're going to need fuel sooner than later. Down to about a quarter of a tank. But this thing runs so smooth. The ground isn't smooth. The machine is. The machine most assuredly is. Alright. Get this swung around and we'll hit it again. Oofda, as they say. Slow and steady? Let's go slow and steady too. Bite, girl, bite. There we go. So I was sitting here thinking earlier, and my pigs are needing love. But the weather. Looking like it's supposed to rain tonight into tomorrow for a good sheer bit, and I'm just wondering if it's supposed to dry and rain. That'll be kind of unique. It's supposed to dry much overnight. I'm just wondering if our grass is going to turn into hay in time before it rains. I was really kind of hoping to beat the weather. I'm not entirely sure that's going to be 100% humanly possible. I'm crossing my fingers. Because I would like to get that done. I need to get that in. I need to go check the market for some of the old silage. Cows are going to need it soon. I need to get that old beast of a truck fired up and see if I can't make some TMR for them old turds. My poop factories, as I call them. Alright. You see, look at that. The machine is just a thing of beauty. certainly am glad I got this Baby Bruce. This machine has been a beautiful little addition. Take some of the workload off the old Brava. She gets plenty of work dragging that plow. Eventually that will be my primary cultivation tractor I would like to use for all the cultivating, plowing, etc. Right now I'm having to have this tractor pull extra duty because I'll be doing a lot of the planting with this guy, a lot of seeding, manure spreading. Probably have this guy on the manure, but when it comes to slurry, I'll probably grab the Rava and throw the Rava on that. I think it'll handle that better. That's just me. Whew. Probably get it out here, throw it in the ground, and realize I was completely wrong. It's stuck sitting there spinning my tires. I hope not. I hope not. But that is my fear. Where is that guy? Worst crop duster ever. Because he never gets close to the crops. I don't see him. He's out there someplace though. So I don't know where this thing has such a good turning radius too. I'm really starting to fall in love with this tractor. Have you noticed? Have I talked about it enough? Maybe I should talk about it some more. I love this tractor. Maybe it's because it's got the Cat C13 engine in it. And I originally grew up around the central Illinois area. Where, I should clarify, central Illinois, major Caterpillar area for fabrication production of some of their major components, dozers, wheel loaders, etc. Scrapers. Their proving grounds is there. Test grounds as well. Demonstration grounds, I should say. And so to be running a tractor that's running an engine, it may have been built there. I don't know. That's, may have been built there. May have just had parts made there. I don't know. It's still kind of nostalgic in a sense to have it come full circle and end up all the way over here in Hungary. Starting to knock this field out. Not the biggest of cultivators. I could have gotten a bigger one eventually. Maybe I will. For right now, this one works. We own it. And I see no immediate reason to ditch it. As we live back up here, we'll lock in the GPS again. We'll take a look at a future purchase compared to what we got. Alright, so if we go, we take a look here. I know, I'm always a shopper. So we currently have this guy here, 6 meters. This guy, the Kokerling, very similar. Not quite the same pointed arrow chisels. We're gonna mess with the wheels. Same ending result, same overall type sort of aspect to it. That gets us a little wider. That's 8 meters. Now this guy here, a little bit different setup. We've got the pointed chisels, but instead of the wheels, we can get in different colors. Dark blue. Oh, I like it. That's great. We've got the drag hero, and then the rock catcher or the crumbler bar, if you will. I don't want to get caught thumbing through the catalog and have this thing hitting me up in a tree because I'm not paying attention and GPS doesn't know how to stop the tractor yet. Auto drive wasn't invented yet, I guess. Go figure. Another pass. Another good bit of cultivated ground, I'll tell you. It's almost like we're trying to get this job done. We're dangerous, I'll tell you. There we go. Right about there. Alright, so now. I was shopping before I was rudely interrupted by reality. But yeah, now this guy, 10 meters. That's not quite, 10.8, that's an increase of 4. It's 40% wider. That ain't bad. A little bit older to have to get it shipped in, but not a bad option to have. Otherwise, could always go with something like this guy. Very similar setups. Got the wheels. Get a bit of a different disc action before we get into the back rollers. 8 meters again. You know, so we're picking up some width. I'm not sure if having another disc harrow is ideal. We've already got the one. And I think it does just about what we want to do, unless we wanted to get ginormous. Go with the old Lemkin. But to be honest with you, if we're gonna upgrade our disc, I'd like to go with something that's really gonna work around a little bit better and give us a nice ending with the rollers on back. And I think this would kind of be the guy here, the Vaderstad carrier. If I was gonna upgrade my disc, because my disc is what? 5.8 meters. Vaderstad's 8.3. So, again, we'd be criminally. Dang, we drove off the edge of the field. Again, we'd be picking up some width and getting these jobs done just a bit quicker. I'll have to see. Have to see. The debate for another day. Or if you guys, never hurts to have, wants to be a millionaire, phone a friend. I'm phoning you. Tell me what you think. Where should I go in the future? Bite in. Cruise now. I so want to go up there and do some hunting. Man, that'd be a bird's eye view to hit with. There he is. Worst crop duster ever. went to. Which is another reason why he's the worst crop downstairs, or can't even... don't get me started. Couldn't find a field to save his life. That bird right there is closer to being closer to the field. He just disappeared into oblivion. Oh! Holy crap. Tractors crapping birds. I am certainly glad though this is our last big field that we've had to get cultivated. The other littler ones shouldn't be nearly as hard or take nearly as long. This is a good field, good sized field. Now we're cruising. I don't know what these birds are getting after. We've rolled it. I mean, did we really stir up the worms that much with plowing? No, I've never looked at a plowed field. I don't know. Just rolling a field over this, like really expose it, you get a lot more birds hanging out in your fields, plugging up those worms, because they're easy to get to. I'm gonna have to pay attention now. That is something really real that I think, that wouldn't be a bad thing to try and go take a look at. I'm curious, very curious now. There we go. Slow and steady. It would make sense for that to happen. Anybody ever looked? Do you know? I do not. Do not. Look at that. World's worst ever. Few more passes and we'll have this done. We're gonna hop out here and let Gerald, my wonderful French Canadian American citizen who Lives in Hungary. Finish up. Hop out right here. Let him have at it. He's got a few more passes. Oh, he's got to get. Oh, he's got a good bit of work ahead of him. I thought he had done more than that. Not a tremendous amount, but a good bit. It's a thing of beauty, though. I mean, that is just a magnificent setup, if you ask me. But for today, folks, where's he at? Wait a minute, is that him? Oh no, it's just my tractor. Anyway, refocusing. Squirrel! For today, folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for following, subscribing. If this is your first time here, I'm glad you stopped by. But I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget, if you haven't already, give me a like, hit that notification bell, and follow along. I'll see you guys on Twitch for my live streams and here for my next video. But as for today, I'm Lord Thunder Monkey. I'll see you guys next time.